Yo, am I back? Am I back? Yeah, I'm back. The hell was that? Am I back? The hell was that? Refresh? Yeah, I'm back. I'm back. That's frustrating, especially on today. That's a little frustrating. On a day like today. Felt good. Yeah, I don't know. OBS just literally just crashed. I guess it is what it is. And we keep going. Okay. All right. Thanks, OBS. I didn't wanna restart my computer because I was like, if I restart my computer, I can't actually know if it'll be ready by 11. If I restarted my computer, yeah, I mean I feel like people are complaining about OBS all the time. I've never really had a problem with OBS, like ever. That's the first time ever I feel like OBS has had a problem. Okay, thumbs up. Your internet shit the bed. Thought I was gonna have to replace the modem again. That's frustrating. But you don't have to. Yeah, shoulders feel good. Shoulders feel so good. People complain about OBS Studio, but yeah, what are the other options? Like just Streamlabs OBS? That's also OBS. That's also OBS. Ooh, I don't know if I got enough water. We'll see. We will see. I'm gonna do one more set of those because these are feeling extra nice today, and then we'll do our swashy bees. We'll do used to use Twitch Studios. I mean, you would expect that to work. Also, Ricky, how you doing? Good to see you, Ricky. Shout out, Ricky. Shout out, Ricky, get better. Actually, I need to save my shout out for Chicky Poo. I need to save my shout out for Chicky Poo. Slobs, Twitch Studio, stream. Well, yeah, I guess I use the Stream Elements multi-streaming. I guess I use the Stream Elements multi-streaming. One more set of this. How's the new rack going, Ricky? 8. You got some pull-ups in? 10, 11, 12. There we go. Loving it. It's making me wide. I did see you last night. I couldn't say anything, but you were looking a little wide. I'm really happy for you, Ricky. What's up, Aria? Good, it's still morning for you, yeah? Yeah, good morning. What's up? Happy Saturday. Nice little raid train icon you got there. Look at that. Look at that. I'm participating in a raid train. I am about to get raided in 17 minutes. A little excited, a little nervous. All Streamers Matter raid train. And today, of course, I'm going to be doing a whole bunch of calisthenics stuff, and then I will be teaching people how to do a handstand. Got an hour and a half to ask me anything. I will spend the day. You can send videos to my Discord. It's called All Streamers Matter. All Streamers Matter. And it's put on by BJK Immaculate. And yeah, I feel really, really special to have been invited. I'm also able to press the handstand again. Did 3 in a row yesterday. That's my record. 3 in a row. Damn, Ricky. Damn, Ricky. Look at you. Look at you, Ricky. 3 in a row is really impressive. You're doing straddle press from your feet? Very impressive, Ricky. If you want some specialized handstand help, today is the day, Ricky. Aria, you want to learn how to do a handstand? I'll teach you. Today is the day. I got an hour and a half for y'all. I love DJ K-Max emotes. I love them. I will never unsubscribe from him because I gotta have those emotes. Here we go. We gotta do our squashy bees. 3, 4, 5. Sure, I might fall on my face. No, I'll teach you how to fall. I'll teach you how to fall. I got you. I got you. I start like you, except my legs aren't quite as straight. Straddle with my legs pointed forward. Damn, Ricky. Okay. I'd love to see a video. Also, guys, my OBS crashed for the first time ever about 7 minutes ago. First time ever. So if I suddenly disappear, that's probably the reason why, and I should be back very shortly. So if I disappear suddenly, your dog punched you this morning? I got a scratch from my nose down to my chin. No. You think it's gonna scar up? What, is it really bad? So if I fall on my face, it might finish the job. Just split it right open. Ugh. Is it really bad? I hope not. I actually have a scar on my face. There's a little mark you can't really see. When I was just born, one of my parents' cats, Sam, scratched my face. Welcome back from ad break. So I do, but it looks good. It's cute. It's cute. It's actually really hard to tell, but there's like a little indent on my cheek from that. It stings so far. I hope it doesn't scar up. But you know, I'm sure it'll fade away with time. And I know you're good with the sunscreen, right? That'll I had a teammate who was on a longboard that absolutely just shredded his face up falling from a longboard. And he you know, I went over there, gave him a bunch of product, and I was like, put this on your face, and you know, over time, like it never happened. He literally couldn't tell. So all these things are fixable. 9, 10, 11, 12. There we go. There we go. Okay. Face pulls. Yeah, I believe. No extra treats for Kobe this weekend. No extra treats for Kobe this weekend. Yep. Yeah, I gotta be careful in her chat. I found out. Yeah, Naj is. Yeah, if you look like Naj, add me. But I gotta be careful in her chat. I'm gonna be honest. But yeah, Naj is one of my favorite cozy streamers. I love her. Naj, let me see that. Let's see that new emote you got. Show us that new emote you got. Hello, I'm over here. And she's I think she's gonna get some Alien merch coming soon. I'm really excited about that. I think we will be buying. All right, let me do some face pulls. All right, it's at a 12, and we're gonna hold it for 10 seconds at the end. 3. The shoulders are feeling really healthy today, guys. It's a perfect day to beat them up and take a step backwards. 6, 7, 8, 9. How much time I got? 10, 11, 12. I'm a freak for alien merch. Love all the UFOs, abducting cows things. I used to have scene changes of that. What happened? You got rid of him? That was you today? Gonna have to give him a day or two now. Did I miss a message? What is? Are you talking about aliens too, Ricky? Yeah, I love the alien merch, and I think she's gonna get some crocheted aliens. Shoulders. I don't think sorry, Ricky. I say things and I immediately forget them. I don't know if Naj wants to reveal what she's cooking up, but I think some new alien emotes, maybe some alien. Yeah, Ricky, when you're on, it's you don't understand until you're on this side of the screen. You know what I mean? You feel me? And then you watch streamers and they have short-term memory, and you're like, okay, I get it, because I've been there. So I understand. I'm kind of thinking about marking myself up with an alien tattoo. Yeah. Alien tattoo, alien emotes, alien merch. Naj my alien. What are you thinking? What are you thinking for the tattoo, Naj? And did you do some chin-ups and pull-ups, Ricky? Did you get the back of your shoulders? Are you feeling some DOMs in the back of the shoulders? You're itching for a tat? Oh gosh, Aria, your tats are very cool. I'm itching for a tattoo. Also, I have this one. It's unfinished, and the artist moved. He moved from San Francisco to San Diego, and it's gonna cost me like 5 figures to finish the arm. I want it so bad. Hold on. Let's show it off today. Why not? This is mine. I do love your tattoos, Aya. This is mine. This is mine. Nautilus shell. Look at that arm in the inside. So it's a lot kind of unfinished. And then I got my whole chest tattooed as well. But it's a little unfinished because I remember I was doing gymnastics one day, and you can kind of see it right here. Like the strap from the ring, while it was still healing, the strap from the ring like made one of the scabs fall off. Made one of the scabs fall off. And I was like, I'm spending like $150 an hour on this tattoo. Like I can't afford to have them redraw over some things because gymnastics messed it up. So I was like, right when I finish gymnastics, I'm gonna go finish the tattoo. But COVID made me finish gymnastics, so it was like the world shut down, and I was like, I can't really get a tattoo right now. So I just haven't been able to. Next thing I know, he's in San Diego, so I just haven't been able to finish it. I'd love to get the whole arm done. Did a lot of chin-ups yesterday. With bicep focused workout. That's fun, Ricky. I'm trying to get them bigger biceps too. Let me know what you're liking, because I'm liking the chin-ups. I'm liking the Yates rows. Ricky, did you see me do Yates rows yesterday? It's like and you have a barbell. You can do this. Like a nice little, almost vertical bent over a little bit, like the bar, maybe just to your knees, maybe a little over, and you hold in a reverse grip and you just pull the elbows back. That's a good one for biceps. It's also a good one for lower lats, getting wide. MMA owns Twitch. What is up? MMA, I gotta talk to you, bro. College football just started, and you got a job, bro. I'm telling you, you got a job. Incline curls are pretty great. I'll check that out. MMA, are you here? Let me tell you about a little bit of college football. What happened? Preacher curls, like you put your upper arm on something and you just go like that. Is that true? Congrats. I mean, you weren't really first MMA. I mean, you kind of were first, but my OBS shut down, so I had to restart stream. Next August, okay. So let me tell you, okay, MMA. So week 0, right? I watched Stanford play Hawaii, right? And you know I'm a Stanford hater because I went to Cal, right? The kicker on Hawaii was 20-something years old. He learned how to kick from YouTube. He watched an NFL game, saw a kicker, and was like, I'm gonna go learn. So he watched videos on YouTube, and he had a game-winning kick against Stanford. Gungan, I don't know if you're here, but did you hear that story? There's literally a kicker that learned how to kick from YouTube and just had a game-winning kick against Stanford. I'm not even kidding. Look it up. The University of Hawaii kicker. Okay. Last night I watched San Jose State. I didn't go to San Jose State. My dad did. I saw San Jose State play against Central Michigan. San Jose State kicker had 2 chances to win the game. At 1 minute and at the very end of the game. They got him 2 chances. He missed both of them. He hooked both of them, okay? A 33-yarder and a 50-yarder. If he made one, they would have won the game. I'm not even kidding, MMA. There are college football kicking jobs for you. I promise you. You can be better than that guy. I mean, if you got that dog in you, you got a job. I promise you. Your favorite is my favorite. My favorite is still just curling off my legs and doing a few force reps at the end of my set. That gives the best burn. Curling off your legs. I need to tune in to Ricky Get Better so I can learn how to get some bigger biceps. Because it sounds like you know exactly what you're doing. I don't know. Absolute scenes that is so British. When I score the winning kick against Berkeley, when you're watching in the stands. I told you, if you get a college football job and you say you're gonna kick, I will go to the game. I will go to the game and hate watch your first college football game. But MMA, I'm sorry, because you've got no history of hitting big time kicks. You're probably gonna have to go to like Central Ohio University for like a year and then move your way up. I don't make the rules. I'm sorry. I've gotten a lot of great tips from chat. Yeah, that's why we stream, bro. I learned so much from you guys. I learned so much from y'all, and I do love to teach. Yeah. Ricky Get Better. You were looking a little wide. Okay, go look up Berkeley's go look up Cal's schedule, and then go find somebody that you're playing against. I think I need to start. I'm gonna get rated here in 3 minutes. What I also need to do right now is get hyped. Did I toot? I used my mouth. Okay, let me open up Red Labs here real quick. Make sure I know exactly who I'm rating to and when. Exactly who I'm rating to and when. Rated in 3 minutes by Chicky Poo. I'm part of a raid trade today. All black streamers. And I'm going from 11 a.m., which is in 3 minutes, to 12:30 p.m. What? It sounds like a fly. And we got HB the Baddie. I'm gonna be raiding to HB the Baddie later. And I don't have ReadyBot. Do you guys? Naj, is ReadyBot important to have? Let me get ReadyBot real quick. Let me get, I guess, invite ReadyBot to my channel. There it is. I think that'll work. How's the weight cut going? We're ReadyBot. What's up, DJ Card Player? ReadyBot. Looks like I got it set up. I think that's good. I'm not sure what it does either, but I saw it in Chicky Poo's stream, and it pretty much just says, you're part of this raid train. This is who's coming up next and when. So it probably is just gonna auto give information. how's the weight cut going? I wanted to stop a little bit. Like it's kind of inspired me to actually like start counting calories and macros and stuff. I'd like to hang out here for a little bit and not drop forever. So I guess drop or stay flat, drop, stay flat for a little bit, drop. I'm not really interested in dropping all the time. So it's pretty good. And I'm kind of hanging out at this weight because I also want to, I made some progress on the calisthenics, and I think it's time to make a little bit of progress on the weight lifting portion. You know what I'm saying? Okay, it looks like we got everything good. I think I'll just do a few handstand holds to warm up for handstands. Get the shoulders ready. And today, guys, I will be helping people out. Raid ready. Okay. Just type exclamation point raid ready. I think I gotta do that. Raid ready. I am ready. Look at that. I am online and ready. I hear you can cut and put on muscle as long as you got a little extra body fat. Oh, look at that. Hey, everyone. Welcome to the stream of me. Are they? I don't think they're here yet. But Ricky, I don't know the exact answer there, Ricky. Ostarine? What is Ostarine? Never heard of that. Ricky, I think it's the further along in your fitness journey, Ricky. I'm here. All streamers matter, Ray Train. No, I think it's possible, but the further you are along in your fitness journey, Ricky, the harder it is to do that. That's the thing. So like it is possible, and it's called like, it definitely is possible to lose weight and gain muscle, but the further you are along, the more muscle you have, the longer you've been doing it, the harder it is. What is Ostarine? What is Ostarine? Okay, what's up, Chicky Poo? Yo, good morning. Clicked that link by mistake. Chicky Poo raid. What up? Chicky Poo is a down-to-earth variety gamer and a dog mama who likes JJBA and has a slight rager side. They're currently on that 30-day gaming journey, tackling everything from God of War Ragnarok to various other games. That community, they're almost at the finish line. What's up? This is a workout stream. Guys, I am Midnight Mushroom. I used to be a gymnast for 2 whole decades. 18 competitive seasons. I retired at 23. I'm 28 years old. I've been out of gymnastics competitive for 5 years. I took about 3 years off from any kind of physical fitness, but I am back. Let me try to do something impressive for you guys. I've been warming up for the last, hour. D1 sensation, something like that, maybe. I started early. I did start at my normal time, 9:30. But for the first time ever, guys, I'm a little nervous. For the first time ever, my OBS did crash. So if I suddenly do crash, I will be back up within a minute. So I don't know what that was about, but here we go. Let me try to do something cool just for y'all. Blinking, you're gonna miss it. Ugh. My hat's gonna fall off. So, Chicky Poo, I was in your stream for the last couple days. I do love the vibe. I will be, hold on, give me just a second, y'all. I will be tuning in the future. I did beat God of War. I love that game. I got gifted it by my best friend, I think on my 25th birthday. All right. Whoop. Uh-oh. There we go. Please clap. Please clap. Thank you very much. Ouch. Kind of hurt a little bit. My wrist and shoulders kind of feeling it, but that's okay. Ta-da! I meant age early. Oh yeah. I started gymnastics when I was 3. That's my first memory on Twitch, guys. The hat and the shades, they're for public safety, guys. It's for your safety. We got to keep the shades on. I appreciate you for coming through. Thank you. Ooh, I'm a little out of breath. That felt good though. That felt good. The back muscles. Yeah, I've been working out now for a little bit. You've been lurking as well. Thank you very much. I've been working out now for a little bit. I still feel like I got a lot more gains on the table. You know, hypertrophy gains, strength gains. I shine like, ooh, that's compliment of the day. Hold on, we're gonna have to pin that. That's compliment of the day. That's what we do here. Best compliment of the day always gets pinned. All right, guys. So usually this is how my training goes. I'm down here every day, 9:30 a.m. About 3-4 hours. Good night. You can retire now. Is this your peak? I power lift Monday, Wednesdays, and Fridays with powerlifting, squat, bench, deadlift. We're not skipping leg day here. I do some kind of handstand every day, some kind of calisthenics, some basic gymnastics. They do some splits, but today, Dirty Hobie, today, I wanted to do something a little special. My shoulders and my chest have been hurting a little bit, so we're not going as hard. Today, I'm willing to teach anybody a handstand. Is there anybody in the chat that wants to learn a handstand? You can send me videos. I can teach you in real time. You want to learn how to do a handstand? You want to learn how to do a handstand? Right now, I'm about to do a master class. That was my plan for the day. I aura farmed on you once. I was okay. I was okay. What I did. Y'all should get into Discord. I may have to run upstairs. So I don't have any audio. They're being worked on, guys. I'm a little new to streaming. I've been streaming for about 4 months now. I don't have emotes, but they're all coming soon. I can. If you want to talk to me, I will go run upstairs and grab my other pair of headphones. But you guys want me to do that? I got the one lull. Let me tell you guys a little bit. Let's just talk, right? Let's talk about, before I go do that, let's talk about handstand philosophy and, like, you know, the things that we need to be thinking about before we actually, you know, get up there and do it. Daj, are you gonna do some handstands? You're just giving me clip farm? Oh, I'm a professional clip farmer. I'm a professional clip farmer. Okay, go back. I might have mastered engagement farming. Yeah, where's Lotus at? Lotus is napping, guys. Let's talk about my cats real quick, and then we're gonna talk about handstand philosophy. That's Roku in there. Let's give him a little treat. Let's wake him up. Let's see if it actually dispenses. Last time it did. Now that's one cat. That's Roku. Then I have another cat, Lotus. Roku's a boy. Lotus is a girl. Yeah, I'm the first fitness streamer to have a cat cam. How about that? But let's talk about handstands real quick, all right? So a lot of people, what you're gonna see, and maybe I can show you some videos of somebody that I was actually helping out yesterday. Used to be a majorette in high school, and then you got a BF. My mom was Virginia State. My mom was Miss Virginia State, actually. You went to Virginia State? My mom was actually Miss Virginia State back in the day. Very cool. Majorette in high school and got a BFA in dance. Very cool. So you got the coordination. You got this handstand on lock today, huh? Is that true? Valdosta State. Okay. My bad. Valdosta State. My bad. My family's from Virginia. I'm out here in California now. Valdosta. Where is Valdosta State? Actually, never heard of it. Let's talk about the fundamentals. It's like riding a bike, right? Okay. Let's talk about the handstand. So a lot of people, 30 minutes from Florida. Okay, very cool. I have pretty bad ADHD. Let's try to focus on this handstand. Today we're gonna learn how to do a handstand, right? So a lot of people, the most comfortable position for people that are just trying to hold a handstand is this bent shoulder angle, maybe bent arms. You know, initially when you don't have much strength or you haven't been doing it a lot, you have sort of this shoulder angle. It's possible to hold a handstand in the shoulder angle. It just takes a lot of energy, right? This takes a lot of energy. And also, you know, if you're gonna do a handstand and you're gonna fall backwards, now when I say backwards, like on the backside, as you fall backwards, this shoulder angle is gonna open up and it's gonna accelerate you. It's gonna actually accelerate your fall. So if you wanna learn how to do a handstand, the first course of action is to get this shoulder angle here 180 degrees, and you're gonna wanna push as tall as possible. Now, I have a perfect exercise for you guys to do to figure out how to get into that perfect shoulder position. I'm gonna go head over here. I need to get voice commands. I need to go head over here. So if you have a bar that you can hang from, or even a windowsill, you don't have to hang exactly. You don't have to actually do like a whole dead hang. I'm gonna do a dead hang because I think the stretch is great. So you're gonna come over to a bar, right? This is the first thing I want you to do. You're gonna come over to a bar, and you're gonna get into your dead hang, and watch what my shoulders do when I go ahead and do this. Watch what happens to my shoulders. We're gonna look down at our toes. We're gonna get our chin to our chest, and we're gonna look down at our toes. See the position my shoulders are in? I'm gonna look down here, right? Now, if you can find this position of looking down at the toes, you're gonna be sort of locked in. And one of the most difficult things about handstand is saving a handstand as you're falling backwards. First step, get a bar. You can do this on a windowsill as well. You don't have to do a dead hang. Just the most important part is getting your hands in this position and looking down at your toes. So you can do this standing up in a windowsill as well. You don't have to actually be hanging from a bar. I just have one very convenient here. So you're gonna be wanting to look at your toes. Now, the handstand is a full body exercise, guys. You gotta squeeze everything, right? We're pushing tall. You gotta squeeze your butt. You gotta squeeze your quads. You gotta squeeze your feet together as much as you can, right? And you gotta push tall, and you're going to rotate with your hands. You're gonna try to rotate. Obviously, you're not gonna be able to move your hands, right? But you're gonna wanna try to rotate your hands outwards like this, sort of lock your shoulders into place. Squeeze until you cramp, yes. So when you're practicing, you're gonna wanna squeeze as hard as you can. You're gonna wanna push as hard as you can. But in reality, you're probably going like 75, 80%. Doing that on my closet door hurts my traps a lot. Well, you don't have this flexibility exactly just yet. So you gotta do more of them, Gungin. Maybe you can also do the chest stretch as well. This could probably help you open up a little bit if you've got a tighter chest. Put your elbows against the door frame and lean forward. Okay. Now, when you get into this handstand position, right, the proper one where you're looking down at your toes, right, your core is going to want to relax. We don't want the core to relax. if you're in the right position and you're looking down, your core is going to want to relax, and we don't want to do that. What we want to do is attempt to, we're going to engage our core. What I like to think is having my belly button go up into my nostrils. That's how I tried to engage the core, almost lifting the body up like this, if that makes sense. So again, here are the steps. You hang from a bar, you look down as hard as you can, you squeeze everything, you squeeze the core, and from here, very simply guys, from here, you tilt your head up. You don't move anything except you just simply tilt your head up. Now, when you're holding the handstand, thank you for the follow, Debene13, I appreciate you. I'll do something special for you here in a second. You're gonna squeeze your core as hard as you can, in your butt, in your quads, and everything. And when you're in that position, thank you, it's Doc's Original. Thank you very much. Thank you guys for the follows. And what you're gonna want to do is you're gonna wanna find a spot to look at, and it's gonna be about 6 inches away from the line between your hands, right? If you can draw a line between your thumbs, you're gonna wanna look somewhere about 6 inches, 6 inches to a foot below the line of your hands. Now, if you've got a parallette, I personally like parallettes. I just got old man wrists, so I don't like doing handstands on the floor so much. But if you're gonna be doing them on the floor, probably your most comfortable position is gonna be your thumbs vertical with each other like this, right? And that's probably gonna be your most stable position right here. You can decide to rotate them however you please. If you rotate them inwards a little, my camera's going crazy with all the hand commands. If you rotate them inwards a little bit like this, your elbows, you may start wanting to bulldog a little bit and bend the elbows. Remember, the elbows got to stay straight when you're doing a handstand. Now, one more thing, and then maybe I'll go run upstairs and grab my headphones. We can get on Discord calls. We can teach people. Maybe you guys can send short videos on Discord and I can critique the form. Or, you know, if nobody's interested in learning today, I could just do a bunch of handstands myself. So again, thumbs up, vertical, Discord. Yep, there it is. Thank you very much, Naj. That's why you're my VIP. So again, now let's talk about balance a little bit. Now, when we're balancing, right? Especially on the floor, it's a little harder on the floor. But the hands, when you're on parallettes or the rings, you can use your forearms and squeeze the parallettes very hard, and you can use your forearms as a way. You attempted and your legs screamed at you for yesterday's workout. What'd you do yesterday in your, so are you a lifter as well? Are you you've been working hard in the gym? Tell us a little bit about your fitness journey, if you feel comfortable. Where was I? Okay, so like when you're on the parallettes, guys, you can grip the parallettes super hard. I mean, if you're on the ground, I never really used it, but if you're on the ground, you can use your fingers and sort of grip the ground super hard. That's great, but we want to not use our forearms. Forearms are kind of small, and you know, in gymnastics, if you've got a long ring routine, a long parallel bar routine, right? Your forearms are going to get tired, and you may just come off the event. Your forearms can't afford to be gripping as hard as possible. And one of the things that, if I was a coach, that I would be in my gymnasts is be as relaxed as possible when you don't actively need it, right? So the proper way to balance in a handstand is going to be through your shoulders, right? And let me do my other arm. This is how you save a handstand. This is why you're gonna see me do handstand leans every day. You're gonna see me do open-handed handstands, so I can't actually grip the bar and use my forearms. What I want to use my forearms are to save large bobbles. Small bobbles we can save with our shoulders, and we have a ton of shoulder strength, endurance, and stamina here. You don't have that in your forearms, so you only really want to bring your forearms into play to save yourself from a larger bobble, if that's making sense. I've been doing Pilates, but want to get back into lifting weights and getting some strength back in my quads and calves. Do you like Pilates? Are you doing it with the machine? Every single person that has done Pilates, they always tell me it is unexpectedly hard. Like very, very much more difficult than they expected it to be. Is that true too? No, just home Pilates. But is that the same? Like the first time you did it, you were like, oh my gosh, this is a lot harder than I expected. And yeah, weightlifting is fun. I'm powerlifting, the big three. I'm here. I powerlift Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. I'm here if you need some discipline, I'm here. If you need some inspiration, motivation, I'm also here. But this stream for me is coming down here and being accountable. Ever since I started streaming 4 months ago, I haven't missed a day. I haven't missed a set. I haven't gone for a rep that wasn't scheduled. It's been the machine it's all those stabilizer muscles that coach, today is a raid train. I'm teaching how to do a handstand. Y'all, you better chill. You better chill today, coach. Yeah, the machine is disrespectful. Straight disrespectful. Coach, stop it. I'm teaching how to do a handstand. Leave me alone. I'm teaching how to do a handstand today. Okay, so I'll do them in between teaching, and I'm doing chin-ups also. Watch me fly. I'm literally gonna do these chin-ups, and they're gonna be the best chin-ups you've ever seen. Okay, you're just gonna hit me with 25 pull-ups, and then you're just gonna leave. You're not even gonna stay. You're not, yo, I'm not playing peak with you ever again. Absolutely not. Leave me alone. All right, let me do 5 chin-ups, and then we're gonna continue focusing. Oh, one of them I kind of hit my head a little hard on that. That's enough. Bro, actually, I kind of hit my head a little hard on one of those. Actually, like I actually felt like the ceiling move a little bit. Okay, guys, let's focus. Fitness and health. Focus. We must stay focused. Okay, where were we? Handstands. You balancing your shoulders. Don't concuss. No, I didn't hit it that hard. We'll be okay. Type check in to make your mark and show you are here. Okay, should I do that? We'll do that for ReadyBot. Check in. I'm here. Why did you do that? Wait. Oh, okay. I was like, I thought it was for the streamer. Wait, that's for me, guys. That's for me. Wait, or is it? I don't know. Whatever. Handstand. Let's focus. So you're checking in. Okay, Jojo, hit the check-in. You're the streamer. You're here. I'm here. I'm right here. I'm real. I'm not AI. Okay, handstand. Focus. Okay. I'm gonna have to do 20 more damn chin-ups. Okay. So let's talk about, guys. Let's move on to actually doing some handstands now. Okay? Let's actually talk about. Don't hit your head. Okay. I won't. Let's talk about let's talk about actually doing the handstand, the check-in. Yeah, do the check-in, exclamation point check-in. Let's talk about actually doing this handstand now. I think I keep tripping. Now we may be ready. I think we're ready now. Now that we've got the philosophy, we're ready to actually do our handstand. And I gotta take my shades off, y'all, because I need to be able to do this. Enjoy the stream. Okay. Let's move OBS over here, my chat over here. And let me get the chat on my phone over here with my messy ass garage. Thank you very much. Now let's come over here. I have a ton of walls in here, but I'm just gonna use the rack because the walls are white and I don't wanna dirty them up. So we're just gonna do them right here. I used to be able to hold. Am I leaving you? No, I got an hour and 6 minutes left. I got an hour of 6 minutes left where I'm the star of the show, JoJo. Let's move this over a little bit. I think this is fine here. Please ignore the mess if you can. And I got my chat up here. I got my chat up right here. So I can see you guys while I'm upside down, and I can talk to you guys. Stream manager, there we go. Okay, so now that we've talked about all the things that we need to do for the handstand, we are gonna put our thumbs vertical. We're gonna be pushing as tall as possible. We're gonna be looking at our toes. It's gonna feel uncomfortable, but I promise you it's correct, okay? So if you're, what I want you to do, get your back up against the wall, okay? And put your feet, we don't wanna look like a banana. We wanna try to be as tall as possible, remember. But let's talk about our cues. Look at the toes, push as tall as possible, squeeze everything. Those are 3 things. Look at the toes, push as tall as possible, squeeze everything. Thank you, ReadyBot, for that. Now let's do our handstand here. I'm kicking all my messy stuff. All right, JoJo handstand. Are you gonna do a handstand, JoJo? Okay, guys. So my thumbs are in the right position. Thank you, Coach, for the thing. You're not lurking. And we're gonna look at our toes. We're squeezing everything, right? This is the correct position, and from here, all you do, tilt your head like that, right? And you see how I can balance like this? It's a little uncomfortable, I know, but I need you to spend as much time as possible in this position, pushing as tall as possible, squeezing your legs and your butt, and looking at your toes. Okay? As much time as possible. What is this clip, Coach? What did you just clip? Are these my chin-ups? These my chin-ups? Hold on, I actually want to see this. I actually want to see this. Did I even do them in the clip? All I heard was JoJo. What? Okay. Bro, I'm flying. Goodness gracious, bro. Okay. Fitness and health. All right, guys. Now that you've done your handstand against the wall, you need to spend a bunch of time doing that. Now, the biggest obstacle I've seen anybody have when doing a handstand is being afraid of falling. And I'm gonna teach you guys how to have no fear when you fall right now. This is the last step. This is the last step. And I think I need to get in my car and close this window. So give me just a second. Give me just a second. I'm gonna get my car keys. I'm gonna get my car keys here, and we're gonna switch to this scene. Get my car keys, and we're gonna. Ooh, that's a little too close. That was a little too close. All right, we're gonna get in my car and roll this window up because I'm gonna use my car instead of the wall. Let me roll this window up real quick, y'all. Because I'm gonna be putting my feet on it. Did I just scare Roku? Roku, I'm sorry. Roku, no. No, okay. We'll do a couple handstands, and then we'll give the hat here. Oh, okay. All right. I see how it is. Jojo. Let me get the helmet on so I can block out the haters. If that's how you're gonna act today. And I'm gonna get the helmet on for safety first. Guys, the construction hat while doing calisthenics, 1%. The construction hat while you're doing calisthenics, 1% increase. 1% increase in strength and power. It's true. I was on sports science. Look it up. It's true. All right. Let's talk about saving the handstand. Yeah, guys. In the shades, well, actually, the shades, guys. I'm not allowed to actually use more than 1% of my power. It's like a whole national security risk. It's like a thing. So, like the ground may start shaking. So, like, the hat gives me 1% extra power, and then the shades cancel it out. So that's why we gotta wear both. Now, let's talk about falling from a handstand. Oh my gosh, my garage is so full of crap. Let's talk about falling from the handstand. Yeah, the 1 HP. Guys, this is dangerous stuff. Saitama? Dude, I wish I was Saitama. One Punch Man. I think I've only seen the first season of that. Zoom out further. Get out of my face. Okay, let's talk about falling. This is a required skill for all like 8-year-olds in men's gymnastics, at least in the US. It's called a Wendy. Stamina. Have you not seen One Punch Man, Naj? Great show. Okay. Let's talk about. Wait, is that who I think it is? Let's talk about falling, guys. So a Wendy is a dismount when you're level 6, your third year of competing. You pretty much go in a handstand and you do a half turn and then you land here. Now I'm going to do this with my left hand. Very, very odd for gymnasts. For some reason, if you're a right-handed person, you do everything in gymnastics with your left hand. I don't know why. For some reason, if you're a gymnast, you do everything with your offhand. I don't understand it, but that's like a thing. Okay, so let's talk about falling. So if you're in a handstand, and I'm gonna demonstrate from here because it's a little taller, right? You're gonna hold this handstand, and you're gonna, I'm gonna fall. Oh no! You're gonna just do a quarter turn, nice and simple. See? And I'm gonna, of course, it's a little scary just to do. Let me show you one more time. I'll do it one more time on the bars, and then I'll do it on the floor. Hold on, I gotta make this a little tighter. I'd rather fall. I mean, you could do a forward roll out of it. That works too, but that's gonna be kind of tough from parallettes. I like parallettes because my wrist hurt. I'm an old man. All right, one more time. You're in the handstand. You're falling. Quarter turn. Land on your feet. Now, this is why I got on my car. Let me show you guys. We're gonna do the same concept. And what you're gonna do here, you don't have to be very tall, but you're just gonna start practicing the movement, right? And yes, I'm using my car. I'm using my windows for this instead of the wall, because my walls are hospital walls. So you get your feet up here, you get up here a little bit, right? And you get up here, you don't have to go so high, and you can push and turn. And you can just keep doing that. You can start nice and low, right? You don't even have to get your feet. And you're gonna push and turn, right? Just do a little quarter turn, just like that. And you can gradually get your feet up a little higher. I mean, this is good practice if you're heading to the club. You can start working on your handstand here, just get your feet up in the right position. You know what I'm saying? And then just quarter turn, like that. And you gradually, I'm so out of breath, guys. I need to do some cardio. Said I'd rather fall because I knew you. Oh my gosh. Is that compliment of the day? Hold on. It's currently pinned. Is that compliment of the day? That might be. That's a good one. That's a good one, Jojo. Hold on. What's currently pinned? That's a good one, Jojo. That's compliment of the day. Good job. Good job. Okay. Okay. You're welcome. Okay. Everybody stay calm. Okay, so now that we're locked in, we're in our handstand position, we're pushing tall, we're looking down at our feet, we're tilting our head back up, we know how to fall comfortably. Honestly, I think practicing your fall is probably the most important thing that you could do. What is this? Oh, Ready Bot. DJ Blue Collar. Oh, HB the Baddie. That's right. That's right. We know this. I think that's just about it. We talked about our handstand position. We talked about how to fall properly. We talked about the philosophy. Now, I guess let me show you some handstand leans. We know this. We know this. Yeah, I did. I'm not messing this up. I'm not gonna pull a Naj Mahal. I'm not pulling the Naj Mahal today. Okay. Oop. All right. So now, when you're balling, bro, this comes next. What I want you to do. We've done the handstands with our back against the wall, really focusing on pushing tall and being in the proper position, right? Chicky Poo with the subscription. Thank you. Let me see. I don't have it here. But let me see. Let me see. Is that Naj Mahal? Wow. Okay. So I just gotta roast you a little bit. And are you calling me broke? Are you calling me broke? Sending me subs? Huh? Thank you for the sub, Naj. Appreciate you. Appreciate you, Naj. Yeah, Chicky Poo is fun. I'm excited to spend some time in her screen and teach her how to do this handstand. So we've done. Emotes are coming soon. I promise. I got some artwork coming. I got a good deal. It might take a while, but they're on the way. I do promise. Now, we've held our handstand. Yeah, you gotta flex that single emote. Thanks for calling me out, Naj. We've practiced our handstand with our back against the wall, right? We've practiced learning how to fall. What comes after learning how to fall is practicing our handstand with our stomachs against the wall. Now, once you've got the strength and you feel like you can hold your handstand against the wall, I don't know, 15, 20, 25, 30 seconds, right? Then at that point, you can start attempting to balance. You know, I would recommend back against the wall, kicking your feet off a little bit, just trying to hold it a little bit. But it's really important to practice the falling situation before you're doing handstands with your stomach against the wall. All right, so I'm gonna take a quick little step forward. I'm assuming you're doing the handstands against the wall. You've done a little bit of handstand holds, you know, maybe 5 to 10 seconds unassisted, just being here in the middle, right? Here's kind of the last step to sort of all lock it in. There's two things. We're gonna do our handstand holds with no hands on the bar, right? I talked about not gripping the parallettes super hard. We don't want to balance using our forearms. We want to balance using our shoulders. So once you're able to hold handstands for a little bit, you start practicing handstands with no hands on the bar, really just trying to use your shoulders, forcing yourself to use your shoulders to balance. You see that? So that would be, I guess, the second to last step and the very last step of making sure that you ball when you're doing, if you want to ball really hard and have a solid handstand. You want to do what's called handstand leans. Now, handstand leans are a really important exercise for handstands if you want to learn how to do a handstand on the rings, which you can do. You can do a handstand on the floor. If you're watching this, you can do a handstand on the floor. You can do a handstand on the parallettes. You can do a handstand on the moving rings, guys. It's really, really important if you want to ball really hard, if you want to be a certified baller, you need to remove all doubt from your mind. That's the most important first step, right? You know, when I was a gymnast, right, you show up to the gym, you're seeing people do iron crosses, you're seeing people do planches, Malteses, crazy strength move, crazy skills. It just becomes an expectation. You show up to the gym, you see people balling, it becomes, there's no doubt in your mind. These people are doing it. There's a handful of people that are doing it. They followed a plan. I'm gonna follow the same plan. It's gonna happen for me. And that's the most important step. And I'm not just saying that for calisthenics. I would say it for, you know, long distance running, sprinting, you know, weightlifting, even flexibility. It's very, very important. And I do talk about pretty regularly. It's right there on the beginning of my training plan. You know, mindfulness, meditation, visualization, right? One of the greatest bodybuilders of all time, Arnold Schwarzenegger, was very, very huge on visualization. And we know from Gungan, if Gungan is still here, Gungan likes to do streams on science. There is a ton of evidence, and I know it's not all about hypertrophy, but there is a ton of evidence that people who did no physical fitness, all they did was visualize, did seem to actually gain muscle mass. Now, I entirely believe it. I entirely believe it. Now, it's really important, guys. You gotta believe that you can. And now here's the last step. Here's the last thing you want to do if you really want to lock in the handstand and be certified balling. You want to do handstand leans. Now, if you're falling out of a handstand, there's only one reason why. You're not pushing as tall as you want to be. Now, I'm going to do what's called handstand leans. I'm going to fall 3 times in each direction and save each fall in each direction, right? We're going to save each fall in each direction. Now, what you're going to want to think, what you're going to want to try to do is fall against the direction, or push against the direction of the fall. That's not true. What you want to do is push, if you're falling, you want to just straight push as tall as possible. And you should see me push and sort of snap back into the handstand position. If you see me, hi Richard Lever 22, my text-to speech is off. It is off. It may stay off. It's going to be off to catch the nefarious people. What's up, Richard Lever 22? It's good. Love my cosplay. This isn't cosplay. This is for public safety. Okay. Hope you're doing good. Been a moment. You're always lurking. I am stronger with lurkers. I am stronger with an audience. It's true. I was on Sports Science. It's true. And it's always such a blessing to have your name pop up in chat. I hope you are doing solid, but I better start seeing you levitating. Stay strong, stay calm, stay Kappa. Please don't back. You know what, moms? I'm gonna have to pin that. You're gonna have to pin that. You're gonna come in here sending these nice messages. Hold on. How you doing, bombs? Google's Patrick Schwarzenegger. You're gonna hit me with that, bombs? Can I not? I can't pin it? I can't pin it? Sorry, bombs. I can't pin it. But you're number one in my heart today. All right, handstand leans. Handstand leans, all right? We got to push tall, not fight against the direction of the fall. We got to push tall, not fight against the direction of the fall. So we're going to do 3 in each direction. Unpinnable. Okay. All right. Bombs, watch me do this handstand. Okay. 3 times in each direction. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. There we go. We can do one more of those because I didn't really like that one too much. But that's the last thing we're gonna do. Now, let me go check the Discord. Your comments, Days. Congrats, Julio. I'm gonna go check my Discord. I don't know if anybody has posted any videos. Maybe Chicky Poo is still interested in getting on Discord. But I got about 45 minutes left. Anybody wants some specific handstand help, today's the day. I'm here for you. And if not, I'm just gonna ball super hard for the next 45 minutes. That's good too. I can do that. Just aura farm. Let's go check the Discord out. And actually, what I do want to show you is, I will show you one of my consistent chatters in here deserves a VIP. His name is Sergio the Sage. Let me show you his handstand progression here. He sent us 3 videos. Let me show you guys the handstand progression. You guys can see it. You gonna pop up? There we go. So this was his first attempt. This is my Discord. You guys, if you guys want to send me videos, I will critique. Yeah, he instantly. So this is his first attempt. We're kind of bulldogging it a little bit. Yeah, and he said I could show this today. We're kind of bulldogging it a little bit. We're not squeezing the legs. The legs are, you see this? He's bulldogging it. You know, people want to hold the handstand like this. But my first recommendation to him was to turn his hands out a little bit, right? The elbows are bent. This is an exhausting position to hold, okay? Now his next attempt number 2. Look at, okay, his thumbs are in the right position. His arms a little straighter. He's starting to squeeze his legs, and his core is looking a little bit better, okay? We still see a little bit of a shoulder angle, and you see how much he's starting to struggle nice and early. And at this point, I'm telling Sergio, it's time to look at your toes. If you look at your toes, everything's just gonna lock into place. Oh no, not an ad break. Now, here is the last, oh no, not this one. Here is the last attempt that Sergio did, where his hands are in the right position, he's squeezing everything, and he's looking at his toes. Look at that, look at that. Look at his arms, they're nice and straight. He's looking at his toes, look at his legs. Look how much better this handstand is looking. If Sergio spends, you know, 30, 15, welcome back from the ad break. Let me show you this again, one more time. If Sergio spends, you know, half a minute a day, doing this handstand, being locked into this position, right? All he's got to do from here is just simply tilt his head a little bit to see the ground. We just need to see a position on the ground here, right? That's something static so that we feel static, right? And he's going to be locked in. He's not going to go anywhere. We talked about the handstand hold, right? I told you guys, if you have a shoulder angle and you fall backwards, that shoulder angle, just join the Discord. You're going to put an attempt? Awesome. Awesome. Now, like I said, if you have that shoulder angle and you fall backwards, that shoulder angle will open up and accelerate your fall.
Get back to work!
Get back. John, it's Saturday. John, we are critiquing. If you want to put it in the fitness chicky poo. If you want to put it in the fitness, we're critiquing. John, let me see your handstand, John. Let me see your handstand. Post the handstand, John. Let's see. Let's see. How about that? All right. Looks like Chicky Poo is gonna post a video, and we're gonna watch it together, and we're gonna give Chicky Poo some advice, because Chicky Poo absolutely can do a handstand. Yeah. Let's see a handstand, John. Show us a handstand. Let's see it. Jojo, where's your handstand? Today is the day, guys. Today, if you want to learn how to do a handstand, today is the day. I got nothing going on. I will teach you a handstand. I mean, I pretty much stop and teach a handstand anytime anybody asks, ever. But today, I'm literally not doing anything. I mean, if you want to just see me ball for the next 45 minutes, I could do that too. I need some pull-ups. I gotta do some pull-ups, right? Or some more chin-ups, right? Okay. Let's do some more chin-ups for. You're gonna post the torque? No. Not in my Discord. Okay. Let me do 5 more chin-ups. I got 20 more to do. Watch. You're about to see a 200. You're about to see a 100 100-kilogram man fly. Okay, watch this. Ugh. Doesn't count unless I hit the ceiling. Is Roku back? Where are my cats? Okay, hold on. While Chicky Poo posts her video, I'm gonna get my cats back down here. That's Roku. Safety helmet, yeah, just in case I smack it on the ceiling. Is Roku back? Where is he? Yeah, he's back. Check him out. Let's give him a treat. I kind of scared him, so let's give him a treat. I scared him a little bit. And I also want to get Lotus down here. Let me mute myself and call her. Damn it, what? What? Who's the treat boss? Borgamax is still a treat boss. Okay, let me call Lotus. There she is. All right, we got the kitties. Jojo denied you? Okay. Let me give the kitties a treat. Let me give the kitties a treat real quick. And then let's go watch Chicky Poo's handstand. Let's go watch Chicky Poo's handstand. Okay. Let's give Lolo a treat. Watch, you guys want to see some trained kitties? Come here. You guys want to see some trained kitties? Sit. Good girl. Okay, so this one, zoom in closer. Zoom in closer. This one is Lotus, our resident girly girl. Our resident girly girl. 4 years old. Street cat. Both these cats were Oakland street cats at one point. I got him as a kitten, her as an adult. She is a dog. She comes to me on command. Roku, do you want a treat, buddy? You want a treat? They can both do. Sit. Good. Up. Up. Come on. Up. Don't embarrass me. You see that? Okay, he did it. All right, one more for you. Oh no. Okay. My knees hurt. I gotta get up. All right, and of course, you guys can always, there's a TreatBot extension. You guys can send my cats treats if you're very interested in that. Okay, let's talk about Chicky Poo's handstand here. Okay, it's time. Browser. Let's talk about Chicky Poo's handstand. There we go. There we go. Okay. My one suggestion. There we go, Chicky Poo. That looked really good. Okay, so my first question for you, how's the hands feeling? Let me see that again. Let's talk about the hand position. Your hands are a little pointed forward. Does that feel comfortable? I would recommend maybe trying a couple different hand positions. Now, the looking at the toes is perfect, but you see what I'm seeing here? Look how far away the shoulders are away from the wall. You have a little bit of a tiny little, hold on, let me make sure you can see me. Hey, what's up, Swashy B? Shout out Swashy B. Let me put the camera on me for a second. Swashy B, we're teaching handstands today. So if you want to learn a handstand. Now, Chicky Poo, I'm seeing the hand, okay, so whatever's comfortable. If that's comfortable for you, then awesome, okay? Now, it looks like you're having a little bit, like the legs are straight, but it looks like you're kind of a little bit holding like that. It looks to me, you remember what we talked about? When you're looking down at your toes, your core is gonna wanna relax, right? It does to me look like your core is relaxed. Your next cue on your next handstand, what I wanna see is bring the belly button into your nostrils. That's how I like to think of engaging the core. It looks great. If you can do that, you will be nice, one solid position, right? So my only critique for that really is brace your core, and your cue for that is bring your belly button into your nostrils. Swashy B, what it do? Swashy B, I've been doing the Swashy Bs every day. I've been doing the Swashy Bs every day, and I've been loving them. And I see you have a little bits badge there. I wanted to have them ready, but I keep forgetting. I keep forgetting, but I do have bits badges ready. Sub badges are coming very soon, and emotes are in the works. I do promise. I promise. Have you gotten that kickboxing bag, Swashy? Have you been working on that? How's that going? I want to see. It's all good. I want to see Chicky Poo's. Thank you for the critique. I got you. When are you fixing TTS? Never. Because a lot of people come in here and their first time message, and they come in here and they just send some ridiculous message that's going to be way too long, and it just kind of kills the vibe. So it's honestly a fun way to catch people that are trying to derail streams. Why? Because it catches people. It catches them. Because then if the bad people come in and they're like, I'm gonna do a text redeem, and then they don't see any text redeem is there, they're gonna find a different way to mess with me. So it's like an easy way to catch people and stop it before anything actually starts. Feel what I'm saying? Type check in to mark you were here, Richard Lover and Swashy Lee. I have my bag. There's just no room to set it up right now. Yeah, I think that's what you were talking about. What about scamming? Okay, no, you got a point there. The real devoted know that it don't work. The people that are here every day know that it don't work. But you do got a point. Richard Lover 22. You do got a point. Now, Chicky Poo, were you thinking about doing another attempt? Or you tapped out for the day? I'd love to see another attempt with an engaged core, and I think that's perfect. And if you did those every single day, you can do another. You want to do? Yeah, I want to see one more. I want to see the progress. No, Richard called me a scammer because I'm scamming you guys, saying that I have TTS but not actually having it. So he called me a scammer. You're leaving? Okay, bye, Richard Lover 22. Jojo, always ready. Okay, we're gonna see Chicky Poo do one more, guys. Anybody want specific handstand? People pay money for this. People pay money for handstand advice and help. Okay, I'm doing it for the love of the game. You got 33 minutes. You got 33 minutes to send me some handstands. You got 33 minutes to send me some handstand videos. I will teach you how to do a handstand right here, right now. Or I can just start aura farming on you guys. That works too. I gotta do some more chin-ups because I got 15 more chin-ups to do. Because Coach Sam Chang told me to. I'll pass. I should try to kick up with my back against the wall like they did. Oh, that does remind me. Guys. Chicky Poo. It seems, Chicky Poo, you have some physical fitness history, so I think this is perfect for you. I hope you're here and hearing this. I'm gonna do this against my car. It's probably not gonna go so well. But Chicky Poo, since it does seem like you've spent some time working out before, I do think you have the baseline strength to do this. Thank you for the follow, ESN Deutschland. Shout out Deutschland. How you doing? Thanks for coming in. Part of this raid train, doing a little handstand masterclass. Now, Chicky Poo, I think you have the strength for this. This is what I want to see you do. Now, Saturdays, but the rest days are. But the rest days are Saturday and Sunday. No, we don't get Saturday. We get Sundays off. Sunday is my only full day off. But Saturdays, we gotta empty the tank to earn our Sundays, you know? Okay, I gotta focus. Chicky Poo. Hey, wanna search on Google up who we are? I'm sorry, my TTS my TTS does not work. We were just talking about it. Let me do something cool for the first time chatter. ESN Deutschland. I'm happy to do that after stream. Currently right now I'm teaching somebody how to do a handstand. Would you like to learn how to do a handstand? This is for you. Everybody that's not ESN Deutschland, close your eyes. It's just you and me, ESN Deutschland. And I'll Google you after my stream. I don't really use Google though. I kind of like DuckDuckGo. If I look you up on DuckDuckGo or like Bing, will you show up, or are you guys only on Google? Okay, watch this stuff. Lincoln, you're gonna miss it. I don't think I'm gonna do the plan today. I'm feeling kind of heavy. Let me do the pike press actually, because I really want a ball. Let's do the pike press. It will work as well. Okay. I'll Google you if you think this is impressive. How about that? Yep. Yep. Okay. Ta-da! Please clap. Thank you very much. Okay, Chicky Poo. If you're here, this is what I want you. I want you to do this every time you get up to handstand. Okay. This is really important. We're gonna learn how to press the handstand. Jumping into a handstand is difficult, you know, muscle recruitment wise. Pretty impressive, thank you. Thank you. I'm here every day, 9:30 a.m. Pacific Standard Time. I'm out here in California. I powerlift Monday, Wednesdays, and Fridays, and I do calisthenics, handstands, flexibility every single day except Sunday. And I hope you tune in. If you need some discipline, some motivation, that's what I'm here for. Okay, I keep getting distracted. Chicky Poo, what I want you to do is I want you to get your back. Gotta take the helmet off. Uh-oh, guys, the ground might start shaking. Be careful. We gotta get our back against the wall, and what I want you to do, if you can't pull this off, you get your back or your hands further and further against the wall until you can make it happen. Don't look at my butt. You get your back flat, and you're gonna use the back to help you press into handstand. You see that? We want to build this strength. It's important to have because it's much easier to press yourself into handstand instead of jumping into a handstand and excuse me, I'm so out of breath. It's much easier to press into a handstand muscle recruitment wise than it is to jump into a handstand. We're talking about getting to the handstand and balancing. I know it's pretty difficult, right? I know it's pretty difficult, but we want to build that strength. And even if you can't actually get up, just start getting the toes off the wall. Throw myself and hope for the best. You are Germany's biggest gym supplement company. We sponsor athletes. Very, very cool. Are you are you interested in sponsoring me? You're just showing off a little bit. That's very cool. Shout out Germany. Fun fact about me, my last name was a German word for an object. And then my family moved here in World War I, and they changed our name from the German word of the object to an English word of the object. So I am actually very much German. That is where my family is from. Chicky Poo. Is this the new video? No, it's not. But how did the second handstand go, Chicky Poo? Then how's the half press to handstand? I got about 27 seconds here. Shout out Germany. I got my beer stein too here. Oh, you're thinking about sponsoring me? Very cool. You can, that's pretty cool. I'm not really training for anything. I'm just in my garage here kind of balling. I think Lotus sounds pretty interested in that. Lotus, come here. Why are you screaming so much? This is my cat, Lolo. So I can't do the second, but I'll send the revised one. Okay. Keep working on the press to handstand strength. See if you can maybe get your shoulder or your toes off the ground. That's a great first start. But ESN Deutschland, that sounds very cool. I do have, if you're interested in business, I do have an email in my bio. You can send me an email there. You're also welcome to join my Discord. You can send me a private DM there as well. But, you know, got a lot of Germany in my blood. And yeah, that sounds very cool. Thanks for coming in and finding me. I'm very new to streaming. Can't do the second, but I'll send the revised one. Okay, we are patiently waiting for the revised one. Now, I think I got 15 more chin-ups to do. I got 15 more chin-ups to do. So let's switch the camera real quick. Switch the camera real quick. And we'll do another set of 5. Ooh, I'm flying. I'm flying. Let me know when the second video has hit the Discord. Let me know. I think in the meantime, let me show off another thing for ESN Deutschland. I just want to show. Maybe we'll be in contact. Can't promise anything. That's fine. That's cool. What song is this? I can't hear the audio. Is it a good song? Is that a good thing or a bad thing? You're welcome. Maybe we'll be in contact. Okay, well, for you, the DMs and my email are open. I'm here every day. You know where to find me. Let me show you Deutschland. Let me show you something cool. Let me try to do a straight plunge. I'm like 100 kilograms today. I'm feeling a little heavy. But for ESN Deutschland, I think anything's possible. And I gotta switch my cameras here. I will be, guys. I've been talking to I've created a TikTok the other day, and I will be going live on TikTok, starting to post some short form content. So my goal is to actually be live on TikTok on Monday. So if you're not actually following me, I'm on every platform. All right, let's do this straight plunge. See how this goes. Let's do a straight plunge. This one again. We got to show off for our new chatters, our new followers today. ESN Deutschland. All right, check me out. Ugh. There we go. That feels pretty good today. Not really hurting the shoulders. And I'm actually, the weight's gone back up a little bit. So I'm actually just below that weight thick. Yeah, my legs are so fat, I can't put them together. My legs are so fat, I actually can't put them together. And I'm still doing a plan. I actually want to watch that. Thank you, Nash. I actually want to watch that, and I think I'm just going to keep doing straight plunges for the rest of the day here while I wait for the Chicky Poo video. I want to see that. What did that look like? That boy thick. Let's see. How did that go? Let's see. That looks really good. No banana. I mean, I don't think I really stopped though. I'm a little disappointed in that. I don't think I really stopped. But I'm pretty happy with that. Naj, what did you think? There was no banana, but I didn't really stop there. All right, let's try to do another one. And I'm enjoying that. Actually didn't hurt. I was telling you guys the other day when I was doing my handstand drop downs to planche, it felt a little bit better on my shoulders. You did good, thank you. Felt a little bit better on my shoulders than trying to just lean into it did. But I felt actually no pain on that. So I'm actually pretty excited. I'm actually pretty excited. You know, I pretty much just took 3 days off from any kind of pushing and plunging motion, and I think that's just about all I need. And then next week I should be going a little extra hard on planches. I really want the planche push to handstand. Tune in for that because I will be face planting on stream, trying to learn how to do it. And then I really also do want the lay down on the stomach, push to planche. I think that'd be really fun. And I think actually one of these days I may try to do straddle planche push-ups. You know, my straddle planche is pretty terrible. I have pretty huge hip hinge. But I think that's what I need to actually do it. Maybe I'll even try it today. I'm feeling like today is a good day to embarrass myself on my raid train day in front of DJ K Immaculate and friends. All right, one more time. This one I'm actually going to try to hold. Okay, that one it felt like time was kind of going a little too fast. Nope. Oh, I leaned a little bit too far on that one. Oh. All right, let's go watch and see exactly what went wrong on that one. The breath. What did I do? We will hop on to the next channels. W stream. Thank you very much. Appreciate it. Today's a little bit of a different day, but Deutschland, if you want to see me really ball, if you want to see me really ball, come through on a Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. Nice to meet you. ESN Deutschland. I hope to see you soon. And the email there is in the bio. You're also welcome to join my Discord. Chicky Poo is the handstand video up? Oh, there it is. Okay, there's the handstand video. Let's watch it together. Let's watch Chicky Poo. Bye-bye. You got a headache now? Okay, let's talk about this. So much better. Look at that. Okay, you're looking more like a one piece there. You're looking more like one. Look at how long you're holding this. How long was this? 10 seconds? Hold on. So you get up there around 4 seconds. Right? There you go. You're looking at your toes. That was really good. You're looking at your toes, and then you tilt your head up. I know you guys see the night and day difference from the first one. And I should have checked. How long were you actually up there for? At least 10 seconds? Just a trembling? Let me see. At least 10 seconds? So you went from 4, and when did you actually come down? You're at 14, so that's 10 seconds. Did you just hold this 15 seconds? Nah, you're balling. 15 seconds on your first day trying handstands? I'm genuinely impressed. 15 seconds? I was literally saying, if you got the 15-second handstand hold, you're about ready to start trying to hold the handstand without like trying to kick up off the wall a little bit. And trying to hold it unassisted for a little bit. But yo, Chicky Poo, that was fantastic. My only critique, keep in this early phase of handstand, keep looking at your toes. Now, you got a headache now. That's gonna happen to some people. A headache. That's sadly going to happen to some people, but it will go away. It will go away. You just got to thug it out. Sadly. That's kind of calisthenics in general. It hurts, it sucks. You learn to push, you learn to pull a little bit, you learn when to ease up through trial and error. But the handstands, the headache, the blood rushing to the head, that just takes a little bit of time to get used to. Now, one more time. My only critique for you is try to spend the whole time looking down at your toes. Try to get the chin against the chest. But the shoulder angle looks great. Your body looks like it's in one solid position. You know, did you like the cue of bring the belly button into the nostril? Did that cue seem to help, or do we need to think about this another way? How to engage the core? Let me know. Yeah, this is good stuff. Yes, that was helpful. This is really good stuff. I would say once you can start, you know, you got the 15 seconds, you know, push 15, 20, maybe even 30 seconds. Keep looking at the toes, pushing as tall as possible. Once you feel like you can hold 15, 20 seconds where you're pushing super tall, looking down at the toes, then you can start holding that handstand where you just simply tilt your head up. You got that shoulder torque, right? And you just look up with the you just tilt your head up. Then you can start trying to practice with your feet coming up off the wall. Once you've done that a little bit, you remember the practice falls that I did against the car. I want you to practice those a little bit, just a little bit. I'll add these to my regimen to practice. Your shoulders are sore, yeah. Handstands are gonna earn you some nice shoulders, for sure. And if that's one of your goals, handstands are absolutely gonna earn you some great shoulders. So if you do those handstand holds, pushing tall, looking at your toes, then you start practicing how to fall. Then you start practicing holding the handstand with your stomach against the wall. Practice a little bit, you know, leaning off the wall a little bit. Try to hold it, you know, 1 second, 2 seconds, 3 seconds. Then you're ready to go for it against the ground. ReadyBot, I don't know. I'm liking all the compliments that ReadyBot's giving me. I'm liking all the compliments. Engaging content, fun interactions, and a supportive community. Get ready to dive in and enjoy the vibes. Let's cheer them on together. Yeah, cheer me on. Cheer me on. Okay, I have 10 more chin-ups to do, I think. So I'm gonna get those 5 out of the way. I got 14 minutes. We're gonna do our chin-ups, and then we'll do a few more planche stuff, and then we're gonna call it for the day. I told you guys I'd be out of here at 12:30. We're gonna be raiding out. We will be hanging out. If you want to hang out with me some more, we will be in the chat of all the people we raid today. I will be at my computer playing some games, hanging out in people's chats. It's going to be a good Saturday. Let me do 5 more chin-ups, courtesy of Coach Sam Chang. How's Goofy doing? He's looking good. He's looking good in there. All right, 5 more chin-ups. My hat is over here. And I think my last 5 I'm going to do, I'm probably going to do my pull-up levers. I'll probably do 5 pull-up levers and end the day. Ooh. My calluses are not happy getting folded. Love the vibes, Mush, and I enjoy the challenge. I got you tabbed. Oh, you still haven't gotten the food yet? Okay. Well, hey, it's nice meeting you. Appreciate the raid. You know, I'm very, very, very honored to be part of this raid train, and would love to be a part of it again. I still gotta raid out properly. I still could make a mistake. We still got to raid out properly. But it's very nice to meet you. I will be spending time in your streams. I love God of War. I love your vibe. And I'm really excited. Celebration. What is that? I've never seen that before. You got this, and nice to meet you as well. Nice to meet you. I've never seen the celebration before. But yeah, Chicky Poo. You're always welcome to send a video of yourself doing calisthenics. I'd love to see it. I'd love to see it and give you advice. That's why we stream. Guys, I started streaming, you know, as a gymnast. I was always in the gym with my friends, with my roommates. You know, when I built this gym down here, and I just felt like something was missing, you know, and it was people. It was you guys. So loving my streamer journey. I've been very accountable. I haven't missed a day. I missed Thursday because I went to a baseball game with my dad. It was his birthday, but I haven't missed a day. I haven't missed a set. I haven't skipped a rep, you know, and it's thanks to you guys, you know, Chicky Poo, people like you keep me going. I appreciate you a whole lot. We're gonna do a couple, actually, I don't know if I want to do any more flanges. I might do some big Rascos here. Just some flange leans to sort of end the day. Usually oh, we're on this one. Usually I do go a little bit harder, you know, on Saturdays, empty the tank because my garage is a mess. Usually on Saturdays, I like to go hard to sort of empty the tank, but today was a little special day. So we will be going dummy hard next week. We will be pushing bench press numbers. Hi Lolo, come here. Come here. Come here. Oh my gosh. Cat break. We will be pushing the handstand numbers. It's been a while since I attempted a handstand max. My max was 2 minutes and 30 seconds, so I think it's time to attempt another handstand max. We will be, you know, pushing, I guess on Wednesday, some more sumo deadlift numbers. Right? No, look over here. Look over here. Okay. We will be pushing some max handstand holds. We will be doing a whole bunch of planches. You know, it's time to, I've come up with some good accessory exercises to work on my straight, which is a planche to handstand. So we're going to be starting that next week. Of course, we're doing the Yates rows, which is a lot of back and biceps, a lot of chin-ups. It's going to be a really exciting week. I am getting a little bit better with nutrition. I told you guys I figured out a way to help get my sleep a little bit better, right? If we want to be serious in the gym, like I always say every day, we got to do the things outside of the gym to minimize excuses, right? We got to get on our sleep schedule. We got to sleep properly. Probably the most important thing that I've done for this fitness journey is wake up at the same time every day, every single day. Waking up at the same time every day has forced me to go to sleep at the same time every day and to get into a sleep routine. ReadyBot. Thank you, ReadyBot. HB the Baddie has started their stream. They're probably getting ready. When you're ready to raid out, just type raid now and I'll execute. Oh, very nice of you, ReadyBot. Well, I gotta wait for HB the Baddie to say that they're ready first, right? And I can't see the clock from here. So let me. It looks like it's 12:28, right? We don't want to be late. Yeah, ReadyBot's kind of cool. I gotta see what 12:23. What? ReadyBot? I didn't know you were chill like that, ReadyBot. I didn't know you were chill like that, ReadyBot. Huh. But yeah, I think I'll probably go right at 12:30, but I think I'm gonna sit around and wait for it to say that HB the Baddie is ready. Let me get some water. You know what I haven't done much today because I've been kind of locked in? A little albuterol break. There we go. There we go. Right, I didn't know Ready Bot was chill like that. All right, let me do a couple of my big Rascos. I like to name exercises after people in my chat. Double wink wink. Yeah, I'm gonna do another double wink wink here. Cosmic Chill of Southern Mars. Southern Mars? Is there really a Southern Mars? Because doesn't Mars, does it only spin on one axis? Okay, we don't need to talk about this. We don't need to talk about existential stuff and planets. All right, we got the paper towel, the strategic paper towel, right? Paper towel is required, it's a must. What, why are you giving me that look? Why are you giving me that look, Naj? Okay. Let's hit that double wink wink, okay. So because I don't want to break my shoulders, that last one I kind of collapsed on, so I think that's kind of a sign that I need to be done trying to do them unassisted. I did have a lot of carbs yesterday, so I am feeling a little water weight heavy-ish, right? And that's probably why it's not going so well. Quadruple blink blink and then started questioning the universe. Hi, Squat Goat. Could you please stream when I can actually watch? I'm locked in. I mean, I imagine one day, Goat. I imagine one day I'll probably change. Based on my working situation, but I'm kind of liking, I mean, you're here right now. Now, I'm doing a raid train today, Goat. I'm part of a raid train, All Streamers Matter. Yeah, I'm getting absolutely flat. I just drank a liter of vodka on my stream. Yeah, I'm getting blasted, Goat. No, it's water. It's water. I don't drink. I don't drink anymore. I'm kind of like traumatized after a bad infection. Made me unable to process alcohol, but that's a story for a different day. Thanks for coming in. I'm actually about to go offline in about 5 minutes here. 4 minutes here. I always see you when I open the app. Okay, well, I would raid you today, but I'm part of a raid train, and we got to keep that going. But I will tab you up later, bro. Guys, if you don't know Squat Goat, he is one of the strongest people on this app, for sure. Can squat and deadlift over 700. Pretty crazy. All right, let's do some leans here. How's the planches going, Goat? Ugh. Ouch. That sucks, bro. Ah. I'll do one more of those, and then I'll probably do a couple shoulder rehab things, make sure I don't break myself. But guys, you see me when I do those, it like kind of extremely hurts. Like, I'm not gonna lie, it kind of really hurts. And like that's why when I'm done, I always take like a split second to get off the parallettes. I always take like a really split second because that's the only way it doesn't hurt. If I need to like take my hands off, it feels like I got shot almost in the shoulders. I forgot to practice. Oh well, stream time. Have a good Saturday. Hey, I appreciate you coming in. It's good to see you, Goat. It's good to see you, Goat. And I will have you tabbed, but I'm excited for the rest of the raiders today. That I'm part of this raid train. I'm excited to see what they're all about. 3 minutes. Okay, I got time for one more planche lean, and then I'm gonna do a couple shoulder rehab exercises, and then I will be gone. I'll probably be on the game if you want to message me. I'll be on the game later, and tomorrow will be off. I'm hoping a few new stream upgrades will be here tomorrow, or excuse me, on Monday, and I will be starting my new journey of TikTok sometime next week. I've joined an agency and they're gonna help me go live, and I'm excited for that. So one more planche lean today. I hope all the lurkers, that were here, maybe there was a lurker out there that got to practice a handstand, I don't know. Ugh. There we go. Ow. All right, we're good. We're good. We're good. All right, y'all. That's about it for the day. Grady Goose. I appreciate, yeah, if you're here, type in check in so you can mark, I don't know, maybe there's a reward for you or something. I'm not exactly sure, but you should do that. You should hit check in if you have not. I haven't gotten the thing to say that HP the Baddie is ready. I do have her stream tabbed up here. I do have her stream. Let me ask her. Raid, oh yeah. I don't have any emotes yet. So I just send a message in her chat. And then she's shaking her head, yes? Raid ready, okay. All right, y'all. Hey, I appreciate everybody. Thank you for coming in. Thank you for coming in. I appreciate you guys. We're gonna send you over to HP the Baddie. And what was my, it was raid now. All right, guys. Appreciate you guys coming in. To all the new people, I appreciate you. To all the lurkers, thank you so much. To all my chatters, all right. I love you guys. I hope to see you again. It's very nice to meet all the new people. And y'all have a nice weekend. Bye-bye.